Hi everyone, it's Art from Unpacking. Today we're doing a little kitchen. As you can see, some has been taken out by the owner, some cupboards off. So this is coming out because obviously it's not very functional. There's fridge freezers in there and not many units where you can actually store stuff. So they've decided to change it. And yeah, so I hope you're gonna enjoy it, and we'll catch up in the next video. Just an update, everyone. So the kitchen is out. So the next step is to draw units, roughly where they're going to be on the wall. I would suggest start from the corner unit, because you're better off if you got like an end panel or something. You've got that little play if something is not quite right measurement wise from what has been taken, because not always you're going to be the one who measures up for kitchen. Sometimes a firm comes in and they do it, and then you just come and fit what they have done, so there might be a mistake. So I always would start from the corner unit. Well, we got one there and one there, so any corner unit, but still draw it all out with end panels on the wall and all the corner posts and everything, so it all works out for you. One reason is just to see where these sockets need to be moved, if they need to be moved, because I think some of them will have to be moved slightly, because I think that's where the new unit will be, and hob will be. It will be around here, but still it needs fit. So yeah, that will need to be moved in there, because that's roughly where the unit will finish, so you can get into the room. So this will be taller, the unit. Also I forgot to mention what you need to check, that your hob is electric or gas. If it is gas, you're gonna have to get a plumber to disconnect it for you, because they have to check for leaks, which you can't really do. They got testers. So yeah, I would highly advise to use plumber for that. With water, it's different. If you're good DIY, you probably could handle water. Just find your stopcock, turn the water off. You know, for ease you can use push fits, but again you can get your plumber to do them if anything. This time I will do it myself, because it's just a couple of fittings. It's not far away, so it's nothing too much to do, so I'm going to tackle it myself. But usually if it'll be a bigger job, I'll let plumber do it, but this is quite straightforward, so I'm going to do it. It's not too much to it. And then yeah, mark it out, get your levels, heights, everything. Make sure you got sockets where you need, feeds for everything, and then that's before you start actually fitting the units in. And yeah, and you just go from there. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you in the next video. Morning everyone, it's Artist from Carpentry, and today we starting fit units in a positions where they should. As I said, I'm going to start from the corner, and I will highly advise you to do that as well, because you know, if something doesn't fit in the corner, you're buggered, you can't adjust. So especially with these corner posts, that's very important that they fit where they should fit, because obviously your doors are pre-made or finished, so it's not like with bespoke ones where you can make door to fit it open. So, and here's a good example of differences between bespoke and pre-made. So here we can have a, if you can see, we're gonna have fillet of 40 millimeters, and reason being because we got a door here and then a corner unit and corner post. So if they would had a 48 mil bigger door, it wouldn't matter, but they don't, because they're set 600, 800, 600, I think 500, 450, 450, so only 50 millimeters. But unfortunately, they don't have one which is bigger than 600. So that's why we're gonna have a fillet. If we would make bespoke, we could have moved that, or framed kitchen. As you remember in our previous videos, we could have shoved that, this is the unit which goes there, we could have shoved that unit against here and it wouldn't matter, and frame it and make a door, you know, to fit the opening, rather than packing out with end panels or fillets to get a door on. So that's what we're gonna have to do. So those things you need to watch, but I must say drawings are quite clear. And also you can request like 3D images for what it's going to be. So that's what it's going to be. That's that wall there, and then we got view to the window, and that shows you that fillet there. So a couple of doors. This is the unit, and then the other side, right hand side, oven micro unit above. So this is tall larder unit. So what I want to point out with this kitchen, they recommend to put your feet, or the height from the floor to the feet, at 170 mil. I've done 178, I believe, or 180. Reason being is because this floor gonna get redone. So I made it 10 mil higher than they recommend, because after the floor is laid, because we're gonna have to have latex on and then a vinyl or, you know, tile or something put on. So that will allow for the plinth to still fit on rather than being trimmed. So if you plan ahead a little bit, it will save you in the long run. So you're allowed for discrepancies in the floor and for it being, you know, redone, which is in my case. So that's why I've allowed it slightly higher, because in this particular kitchen, or Howdens kitchen, they recommend to put it at 890 millimeters from the floor up. Also, you could request for a kitchen manual if you are attempting to do it on your own. To be fair, I never used it myself, I must say, but I will say, you know, it's quite a good book, to be fair. If you get stuck, you should, you know, you can see all the sizes here on the units, etc. So, you know, it could, if you take your time, go through it. It shows you, look, all the heights. If you got small units, tall units, wall units, and height of the base units, all the fixing types. So, you know, if you think that you want to do it yourselves and don't want to, you know, get a carpenter to do it, and if you got tools and, you know, quite good skills, you could, I would say, with this sort of book, you could attempt doing it yourselves. Only thing I will say, it will be harder for waters, because you need a big router, you need a jig, which, you know, carpenters usually have for fit kitchens, but it is pain in the ass. Well, I mean, it's, you know, quite hard, because quite often the walls aren't square, the corners aren't square, so that makes it harder for you to, you know, get it done, and you need to really know how to do it. But if you're a carpenter who just started, I would say, you know, look, I've got a panel out of the box. This is corner post. That's the box. So I got it out, and it comes with instructions on how to fit it. If it even shows you diagram how to fit it. If you, like, for instance here, it shows you that you need to put those plastic blocks, fit them in that groove. That groove is for that. So, you know, it's all thought through, so to make your life easier for fitting these kitchens. So yeah, with this book you can, you know, fit it yourself, really, if you like doing stuff yourself. Yeah, so there's everything you will need. All sort of scenarios there are. So you know, if you, as I said, if you are good at DIY, you shouldn't have a problem fitting kitchen like that. Only thing, yeah, as I said, would be maybe wardrobe. That would be a bit more difficult, but you could get carpenter to fit. But it is very important to get the units flat and level, both horizontal and vertical. So what I'm gonna use laser level, which I do always, and then I use level to make sure these are plumb. Because when it's plumb, it takes a bit longer, because obviously none of the walls are very straight and flat. Because you can see blast has been stopped just past the unit, so hence why it's obviously rocking slightly. So yeah, I will pack it all out, make it plumb, and then it's just screwing it all together, and yeah, and off we go. So hope you're enjoying it, and we'll catch up with you in the next one.